For every individual and or organization donating to the Argyle International Airport project, the reasons for giving are very similar. They range from cheaper international flights to seeing the end of having to in-transit at other regional airports. Whatever their reasons for giving, most, however, see the bigger picture, which is an improved economy for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, made possible through improved access to and from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Towards the end of 2013, we were visited by Mr. Alwyn Child, a founding member of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Ottawa Association. He came to us in a dual capacity to make donations on behalf of two organizations in Canada. The first donation was from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Ottawa Association.
What we have done over the years, we have provided a number of scholarships to St. Vincent, students in St. Vincent. And this year we decided from our general funds we would make a contribution to the airport development. So I'm pleased this morning to present a check for $2,000. This was, as I said earlier, funds taken directly from our general funds. There wasn't a fundraising drive done, but I was going to be on my way down sometime within the next 6 months, and we thought we'd do it and get it here. Thank you very much.
The next donation was made on behalf of the Unity Picnic Committee, of which he is also a part. This committee comprises the SVG associations of Ottawa, Montreal, and Toronto.
Each year, the third week in July, we host a massive picnic at Browns Bay in the Thousand Islands. This is sort of midway between Montreal and Toronto, closer to Ottawa, so that's always good for the people living close to Ottawa. And each year we attract in excess of 15,000 Vincentians and their friends and families to the picnic. We have over the last few years been planning to organize an event to raise funds specifically for the airport development. This year we simply did a pass around a basket and held a raffle and raised 4,000 Canadian dollars, which I'm here to hand over this morning. So I present it on behalf of the three associations organizing committee.
Mr. Child, we want to thank you so much for coming here at the IADC this morning on behalf of the International Airport Development Company, the IADC, which is responsible for ensuring that the international airport is constructed. We want to thank the Ottawa Association and also the association from the Vinci Picnic, who have so generously donated funds, well, funds that you have worked hard to raise over the years, and also funds from the Thousand Island Picnic that you raised there. We want to express our sincere gratitude to you and to the other members of the various associations, and to say that we appreciate every single cent that comes into the airport. What it tells us is that we have widespread support for the completion of this international airport, that Vincentians at home and abroad really want to see this airport constructed and to see it finished and in operation, and that is our pledge so to have it in operation. We should have this airport operating by December next year, 2014. God willing, all things being equal, we should, if you want to come home for Christmas, then you should be landing here at the Argyle International Airport. So on behalf of all of us at the IADC, we want to say thank you, and please convey our sincere appreciation and gratitude to the rest of the folks when you get back to Canada. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The third overseas donation was made by Shema Sayers on behalf of the Vincentian compatriots of New Jersey, headed by Miss Magnus Sayers. The monies amounting to $1,300 were raised at an SVG Independence Church service organized by Ms. Sayers in conjunction with SVG's Consul General in New York. Some were also raised through the sale of local Vincentian delights. Like the overseas donations, which we are always happy to receive and are grateful for, so too the donations made locally. And when it comes from people who are already benefiting directly from the project, it is even more special. Here at the IADC, a group of domestic staff took it upon themselves to give back to the project, which has already given them so much, by organizing a weekly contribution plan to which individual workers volunteered to contribute for a period of time. When that time was up, it was with delight and much pride that the money was handed over to the IADC. This morning we are here on what I consider to be, really and truly, this is a really good gesture. I mean, we have had a lot of contributions coming into the AIA contributory fund because people see it fit to contribute to the construction of the airport. But this one is significant to us because it is a little different. It is not often you have persons who are working directly with a project contributing to it monetarily. Yes, they contribute in their jobs, do what they are paid to do, but monetarily you rarely see employees coming together to donate hard-earned cash to any project. So the international airport, the Argyle International Airport, must be a very important and significant project, not only to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but more intimately to some of the workers, if not all of the workers here at the IADC. But I'll speak for the domestic staff who have come together and decided that they want to contribute in cash, not just kind or through their work, but in cash to this most important project. And so they are here today to hand over the monies that they have been collecting over the past few months, and to make their contribution tangible. So we have with us a representative from the domestic staff, and in the person of Ms. Casita Ambris, and she is going to do the donation. However, before she hands over the monies, and she will tell us how much, because I really don't know, she will tell us exactly why they felt the need to put monies together to make a contribution to the Argyle International Airport. Mrs. Ambris.
The reason for us, we the domestic staff of IADC, we sit down and we look at the project and we see it is benefit for all of us. So we all get together and decide to throw a little $10. We want to hand it over today. It's $1,030. It is a good project and we see it benefit for all of us.
And recently, Parliamentary Representative for South Windward, Frederick Stevenson, dropped by our office to make a donation on behalf of an anonymous donor.
This morning I'm here to make a contribution on behalf of a resident of the constituency of South Windward, in which the airport is being constructed. She doesn't want her name to be known, but she is a resident who lives in the United States for many years, and she comes home from time to time. Actually, she comes home every year. And the prospect of us having an international airport, something that she longs for and certainly look forward to. And that is why she has made a personal contribution in the sum of 1,000 EC dollars towards the further construction of the international airport here at Argyle. I am indeed very delighted as the parliamentary representative to hand over this check on that resident's behalf, and to continue to urge our people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and throughout all the constituencies or wherever they're located. The airport belongs to all of us, and whatever assistance we can in terms of cash, let us do so, because in the final analysis, this would be the main airport, or the only airport on mainland St. Vincent where we would have to depart to the rest of the world from. So this morning it is my pleasure and privilege to hand over this check of 1,000 EC dollars to the Argyle International Airport contributory.